Hey, Fox here. Usually don't make these videos about news, but we got a promo coming, and I didn't know that this morning when they did a Market Monday. So, Ultimate Freeze, it's on its way. I'd predict Friday. We're going to talk about the history of that, but I want to talk about Kareem Hunt is now out of the game. In tribute to Ray Rice, who was also halfback number 27, who got a blank halfback number 25 card in MUT 15, we now have a halfback number 25 card in MUT 19. So this one's on the Chiefs. The last one was on the Ravens. So yeah, Kareem Hunt is now fully power downable for 100% of his training cost. So that was recently added. Both of them added tonight. Obviously a contentious topic. But let's move on to other news. I just wanted to talk about that right away. We're getting the Christmas promos. I want to talk. We'll also talk through like the replacement for Flashback heavyweight and veterans. We'll talk about that near the end. I want to talk about the changes to Team of the Week here, because basically we are getting tomorrow for Team of the Week 13. We're getting a limited time card. I'm not gonna go over the Team of the Week. I'll put this link in the description. We got a lot of tabs to go through today, so we're getting to it. Low end cards that not many people use except for theme teams. And Vernon's always been a good player. This year his overall just kind of trails where the game's at, but in previous years we kept up. Vernon was a great end. This year he's an outside linebacker. And like we just saw, like they gave Vernon 81 speed at outside linebacker. They just gave the limited or the legend card, not limited time, 81 speed at outside linebacker. And even then it's like, is this like the same card? I don't know. Low power. This one has power moves. Probably wears zone coverage. Anyways, I'm not going to go cut down the stats too much. You can look at them yourself. Nothing really outstanding. Dak Prescott didn't really deserve it. But Team of the Week is kind of a strange program that is not really a Team of the Week. But, yeah. And then Keenan Allen got it. He deserved it. Man, the Steelers tried to cover him with like linebackers and stuff. Idiots. And then we're also getting a limited time. So that's kind of new that they're adding a limited time card to the mix. Something we've been asking for since the start of the year, and they were hesitant to do it. I think it's because they completely eliminated the limited time card in the Legends, because we kind of know what's coming because of the, Hall of Fame players getting a limited time card. So at least what I assume with Dan Marino getting it, that the other Hall of Fame players will get the same ones instead of the set Legends. Yeah, well, it'll be revealed tomorrow on the stream what that is. All right, so done with Team of the Week. What is next? The Christmas Zero Chill. This was on the banner, 2 EAs. We see Chad Johnson, who's confirmed here, 85. It kind of looks like a 34 over here almost. But I think that might be like 84 and Randy Moss because of the purple. So we might get like a little Moss there, people are speculating on. There's some more action back here. And then kind of like this shattering over here. So we don't know, but it's kind of like a tease. So maybe a new Moss. I talked about it on the Market Monday. Maybe not a bad idea to get yourself Moss pieces if you have them. Otherwise, he could be out of position and not related to the power up at all. So that could be a waste if he's just an out of position card, because his other cards won't go up in overall in price. Anyways, so that's the Zero Chill. We also got this teaser for the home screen, like a loading screen. You can see that. I think you can see most of that. So this teaser's called Heading Home, Almost There, which means maybe we're almost there to the Ultimate Freeze, I would guess, this weekend. So I kind of want to go through the history. So since we have Mr. Johnson confirmed, I want to look at his card last year is 97. I'd expect him to get like a 96 since he's the next Program Master. The Program Masters have been going up 1 in overall. So here's his Ultimate Legend, which was 97. So maybe take away 1 from each of these stats. So 93 speed wide receiver. That will probably be able to get sprinter plus your man. So probably 95 speed. Not too terrible. 6'1", not the greatest right there. High other stats though. You like that. Spin move, hopefully that could stay over 88. Same with juke move. But yeah, it would be a great all-around wide receiver. Probably the most complete wide receiver in the game if he comes out with stats like these. Because he can rack the ball, he can run block, and he can run fast. That's really what you want. Obviously, not being super tall really hurts, but hopefully he's good. Hopefully Chad does well for us. All right, let's look through previous Madden's Zero Chill and stuff in Christmas promos. So back in Madden 16, we'll go back 3 years. There's a lot of Christmas stuff that went on for the previous 3 years. We had Bo Jackson, 99 overall halfback. I mean, look at his stats. Back when we used to go over 100 stats, I still want over 100 stats. Please give it to us. Strahan we had. These were like ghosts of Madden past. So we had a lot of Brooks there was a past one. Cunningham was a pass. Finneran passed. Revis passed. Volmer present. Chancellor present. So we had high overalls. I don't think we're going to get it this high. I think maximum is 96. Madden 16, then we had out of positions, which I'll shuffle down to here in a second. Out of positions here in 16. We had Lott at CB. He was awesome there. He was awesome there until, like, what, February? Maybe I think I had him on my roster, like, my CB3. Madden 16, that stuff was so awesome. Dime flat, he was the man. Atwater, outside linebacker, was a good user. Taylor at strong safety, Deion Sanders at wide receiver, that was pretty hot. He was fast as heck. Watt, Newton, so on and so forth. So out of positions, nothing too crazy. We didn't have, unfortunately, any like we did have Kelvin that year. Free safety 86. His golden ticket was nice too. Did Madden 16 have a golden ticket? Anyways, that was a sweet one. So that was a nice user. Madden 17. Here are our ghosts of Madden. We had a 96 master, Deion Sanders, who we just got, so we're not going to get Deion again. I think Lemon said to me on Twitter, which was pretty good, like, last couple years, 17, 18 has been built around one player. Like, in 17, in the Ultimate Freeze, it was all built around Brett Favre coming to the game. Remember he had a gunslinger? Man, he just hit the back of head of dudes all the time. It's a good thing we could choose not to have that in the quarterbacks this year. So it was built around, like, Favre. We had Krause there, too. He had some sets. We had Moss. Remember that glitch? There was a ton of him put out. And then EA tried to buy him up. Yeah, Antonio Freeman and Sharp were kind of together with the Favre. And then we also had Ghost of Madden. We'll flash over to here in 17. Like I just showed you with Dion, Ricky, Champ, Dallas, Clark. So these are Ghost of Madden past, present, and future. So we were able to get like kind of legends, present day guys that were upgrades, and then kind of young guys like Dak Prescott, who got a good card, a future card. So the future cards were like low overalls. Jalen Ramsey got a future card. Carl Joseph, Coleman. Then we got like presents and past. Like the legends were obviously the higher overall ones. So that was 17. Out of position we had in 17. I think the best out of position. I think 16 my favorite out of position. It was pretty good. I'd say 17 was probably the worst of the three. Sean Taylor out of position was pretty nice though. I don't know. It's tough to say because you get nostalgic about having each one of these guys on your team, like remembering them. You're like, oh, that was kind of cool. I liked them for a little bit, but I do think overall 17 was worse than 16 and 18. Pryor at quarterback was nice. I liked him. I used him quite a bit. Gronk at middle linebacker. I more remember the golden ticket Gronk with me and Adam having a discussion about him. He ended up making Mike Evans and changing his and not doing the right stats that we talked about, but it is what it is. So Evans, solid, very solid. He was no Megatron, but still a tall user, strong safety. And then obviously wide receiver Dion. So that was 17. 18 with the Snow Beasts. Everybody freaked out that we didn't get Ghosts last year, so that's what I expect to see Ghosts this year. And no Bo build around. Like 17 we had Favre get build around. 18 we had Bo build around, whereas Bo was like at every single position. So whatever we get, Zero Chill, Ultimate Freeze, whatever it's called this year for the Christmas promo, we'll get presents too. We'll talk about presents in a second. Snow Beasts. Kelvin, I think, was there a glitch with him too? Christmas glitch? I think there may have been one an 18. So it was a Christmas glitch the last 2 years. Limited time, Chris Carter, that was hot. So a lot of Snow Beasts came into the game limited. I think Strahan, was he limited time? Woodson was definitely. Tulvin was not. And then and some lower. So the Snow Beast was basically like build. It's like a set. Like we've had so much. Like get all of these 93 overalls, and then you get one. I think Kelvin was the guy, right? You put them all in for the Kelvin set, then you got them back all NAT. So I'd expect something similar this year for Snow Beast. It looks like Christmas promo is going to be a long promo this year again, since they're launching it this Friday, and it goes all the way through the end of the month. So a month-long promo, I'd guess multiple Fridays of content, both this Friday, the next Friday, the 14th, is going to be season changeover. Then the Friday after, which is right before Christmas, I'd expect some more content to be dropped. So 'tis the season. Guru talked about this being a large month of content. We'll see. Disappointed took rid of Monday's content. We'll talk about that in a second. But Friday's content should be nice. So yes, Snow Beast, and then out of position last year, it was Bo Jackson everywhere. Oh, that was great. That was just great. Ed Too Tall Jones, we had out of position. Moss. I mean, here's the thing. Their out of position choices last year were wonderful. I love these. Like these are great out of position choices, especially for golden tickets later. Lawrence Taylor. Okay, so he was fine. This one wasn't that great, but fine. Mike Vick. Everybody liked Mike Vick's halfback. He was like a budget Barry Sanders. LaDainian Tomlinson. He was okay. Bo Jackson. Still, it's time to stop. Yeah, we won't be getting those Bo Jackson, luckily. Larry Allen, big thick boy at fullback. Gotta love that. Jason Taylor was an amazing tight end with high run block. If I recall correctly, he had super high run block. Right? Yeah. Kraus, 91 zone, was a very cheap cornerback for a long time. Okoye was meh. Singletary. Then you got down here. Atwater wasn't bad. So last year's, I'm more hopeful this year based off last year's out of position. As long as they give us guys like this again, like the Randy Moss, the Too Tall Jones, the Megatron there at free safety. Yes, please. Give us some stuff like that. But, like, change up the bow stuff. Like, opposition bow at, like, one or two positions ain't bad. But, like, when he was everywhere, people didn't like it. I don't mind them taking risks. Like, when it came out, I'm like, oh, that's fine. I didn't mind them taking risks at all with Bo Jackson. But, yeah, we'll see what they do this year. So that was the last 3 years of Christmas promo. Obviously, we got presents, so let's go to the presents, what we got last year at least. So we can expect something similar this year. That was part 2. Let's scroll down to part 1 right here. So basically, they launched before and after Christmas. Essentially, what presents are limited time players or packs in packs. So I guess not, I don't know, limited time, but or let's say delayed players or packs in packs. So you pull these presents. You'll speculate on them. We'll talk about them. But in the end, there's nothing really to do with them since you're just stuck with them, right? You can't auction them. You can't trade them because, you know, if leaks get out, people have more knowledge than others. That's why EA does it. I can see why they don't allow us to trade them. It'd be ideal if we could trade them or auction them, but we can't, so it is what it is. But yeah, basically pull them. Hopefully something good. Ooh, I think I had this Ed Reed last year. That was kind of fun to have that one. But yeah, presents. So they're probably shipping them up, getting ready them for unpack for this promo. I'm kind of excited. Are you? I'm pretty well pumped. On to what I want to talk about next, which is the flashback heavyweights and veterans. Little disappointed that they got rid of our Monday content. I think I'm also disappointed with them kind of like pitting the MUT community against the competitive community. Because what they did is they put these solos in. So obviously it takes time for Madden to introduce solos and to make cards. Maybe not by the same people, but it takes corporate time anyways. And so as consumers, we see that we're like, oh, they're putting in trying to quote unquote make their players a star. Like EA says they want to do about the competitive players to make them into stars. So it feels like from the MUT perspective that they're kind of neglecting the game mode to try and market these players to us. And if you have no interest in competitive Madden because it's just the same 3 plays run over and over, that's the whole fault of the community is basically like we see competitive like other sports like CS and COD and stuff. These guys are skillful at reactions and whatnot, but whereas like the Madden community sees our competitive guys as glitchers, right? So it's tough because your gameplay this year is less than great. So marketing less than great gameplay and taking away the thing that makes us want to play this game, at least from a MUT player's perspective, which is the MUT content. So focusing on the gameplay and away from MUT and driving your corporate resources away from MUT, it feels like EA is tone deaf to the needs of their consumers and the wants of their consumers for what the MUT community wants. So that I think is unfortunate, whether it's just bad timing or not, I don't know. But it does feel like MUT content's kind of taking a back seat now that we're in competitive season and they're trying to pump up their tournaments and stuff. So we'll see what happens with that. It's unfortunate. I'm not going to do any flashback heavyweights or veterans. They ended the program, and it didn't give us any replacement for it today. Maybe after the Christmas season or after the year or something down the road, we'll get more Monday content. But if they're already scaling back on their workload and it's December during the prime time for any retail outfit to make money. If this is like the EA's prime time of the year to drive sales, and they're cutting back on their work output, it's disappointing. It is very disappointing. It doesn't seem like they're gonna want to give us Monday content anymore. I don't know if they're overwhelmed, but it is too bad to see. I don't know. So this could just be there to lighten the workload on the people designing and implementing these cards into the game, which is, I don't understand it, because you have the resources at least at like a revenue side. Maybe you don't get the budget from the top down because they want a new G5 this year. So that's unfortunate. I know you guys aren't giving off dividends, so I don't know, what are you spending your cash on at EA that you can't hire more people in order to put your content out on Mondays to give us our reliable content every day of the week? Now, I'll see a lot of people in the comments saying, oh, there's better things to complain about gameplay. Yeah, but MUT content is the thing that drives us to play this game. That keeps us in the MUT ecosystem, that makes us want to keep upping our team. If our content's already being scaled back, it's not even after the Super Bowl yet. What is it? Is March through July again going to be a waste zone? 50,000 people used to live here. Now guess what? It's shitty MUT content during the summer. And this is kind of just, I don't know. Hopefully they bring back something and surprise us with throwbacks. I saw Wheels mention that in his video. Signature series, motivators, campus heroes on Mondays. There's a lot of options they could do to come up with something completely different. I don't know. But I would like something for Mondays. Because now limited time legends are known for the next month. And then once we get the playoffs, that's recycle time for legends traditionally. So we're going to get no legends once the playoff starts. Maybe one or two the rest of the year. Maybe, I don't know. It does seem like EA, we're kind of winding down. It feels like we're winding down on the MUT content while you are winding up, though, with Christmas. So I like that we get scheduled stuff. Let me know. Or, I know what, here's another thing I heard in the Twitch chat today. Okay, other games are worse. But, let's compare EA to EA. We just had these things. I don't care that MLB The Show doesn't get a lot of content. This is MUT. I don't really care that the ET community from 1982 lost a lot of their games in a landfill. I don't give a shit. Let's get this shit based off our community. So I'm just trying to fight off the comments before I see them below. Don't give me this whataboutism and other crap that you're gonna argue with me below. We need our Monday content. Give it to us. There. I'll end with angry Twitch Fox on YouTube. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think about the Christmas promo. Are you guys excited? I personally am super excited for the Christmas promo to come. I'm just super disappointed we're getting mixed messages here. I'm firmly against EA taking our days of the week content. We like last year where we only had 2 days of new content and then just some fucking solos we get to replace them. It's time to stop, EA. You give us new solos, 3 days a week already? With solo battles, more cards, but I guess 3 days a week for solos with solo battles. Team of the week 4 days a week. Legends 5 days a week, huh? And then you just made it 6. Nah, fuck that. Give us the cards. Give us our, what do we got? Team of the week for cards, Thursday for prime time, legends, and then promos every other Friday or so. So 3 days a week. We just lost our 4th day of the week, and EA is adding it for solos. I don't know. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Call to action. I think I got everything. Oh, did I talk about the new limited time card coming with Team of the Week? Yeah, I think I did. And where motivators went? I don't know where motivators went. Who knows? The animation's still in game. Maybe they'll reuse them for something else. Not sure. But that is it. Thanks for watching. Call to action. I'll see you tomorrow.